Hello, in this video we're going to talk about the evidence-based selected response question type. This one particular question type allows you to have a part A and a part B to your question. So you see here in my workspace, I've added an item, given it a title, chosen evidence-based selected response, and then a part A and part B pops up. I don't get a space to type my question yet until I've selected what type of question I would like for each part. Unfortunately, at this time, there are only two question types that are available for both Part A and Part B. So you can choose a multiple choice or you can choose a multiple response. I'm going to choose a multiple choice for Part A, and I'm going to choose a multiple response for Part B. It's a science question. It's going to be for grade 4. And then as I scroll down, as usual, I could link a passage, I can change the point values, and so on. But notice I now have a place to add my Part A question. So I'm going to say, what is the difference between weather and climate? I only want 2 answer choices for this particular question. Notice I'm pasting the exact same answer into each one. I'm simply going to change the order. A is correct. And so then I'll move down to Part B. Part B is what tools might a meteorologist use to provide accurate weather reporting? I'm going to have 5 answer choices. And let's say thermometer, barometer, odometer, rain gauge, and binoculars. All right, you'll mark the correct responses. And then you have you need as the teacher to decide if you're going to tell students whether or not they should select a certain number of choices. For elementary, I usually tell them to select 3 answers. This helps eliminate students being able to choose all answers and still get it correct for a multiple response. That really only affects you when you're doing a multiple response question. You really don't have partial credit option here, so it's not as big of a deal, but I've just gotten in a habit of telling students how many answers to select because when I do a multiple response single question, I usually award partial credit so that students can get one answer correct and miss another and still receive something. All right, so I've got everything in right here. I'm going to say next. And just like always, we're going to choose our standard science, 4th grade, Earth and Space. And we're talking about weather instruments and the difference in weather and climate. We'll say next. You can tag as usual. I'll just tag it with sample. Next. And there you see how the question will be presented to students. And then you would publish. And that's a wrap. Thanks for watching.